Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto. Can you do us a favour, please? If you're not subscribed to this channel, can you please subscribe to it? Because I'm lacking in subscribers. I've been grinding up from 8,000 to like 8,100 and something for months now, and like I'd love to get to like 8,500. That'd be amazing. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, do subscribe because I do good stuff here. It's all very wholesome and yeah, good. Anyway, so I haven't done a Xexchange MultiversX video for what seems like ages, so I thought I better do one. And I thought, as it's Sunday and Bitcoin is doing nothing and it's all quite dull on the crypto, well, in the cryptoverse, if you like. So let's just do that instead and see what's going on. So at the moment, my portfolio is probably looking dreadful. Yeah, so it's, I mean, it says 6.5 grand there, but most of that is XMEX, which is like locked MEX, which is... well, it's locked until 2027, which I must admit seems a little bit nearer now, but still a long way away. Anyway, so it seems like I've got some unclaimed rewards, but yet again, that's going to be locked tokens, so that's not very exciting. It's just not very exciting, is it really? But anyway, so XMEX, you can see it here. This goes all the way up to like May the 14th, 2029 when some unlocks. And the nearest sizable amount is this lot here, which is worth 2.7k. This unlocks when's that? October the 22nd, 2027. Okay, so well, let's do a claim anyway, see what we get. So it says here base rewards 62 cents, energy rewards 12.23. I'm kind of past caring about all this, but in case you're interested, the energy is 2.16 billion, whatever that means, and my league is still platinum. So yeah, let's do that claim and see what happens. Okay, so claim all, claim 12.85. I mean, I don't think I've claimed for about a month actually, so this is, you know, quite sad really. I used to claim about every 2 hours, and I thought it was going to be worth millions, you know. Anyway, at least it all still works, I suppose. Now, I was just fiddling around in AshSwap and Hatton Protocol as well, and I noticed that I had some USH, USDC liquidity. I mean, I'm not going to go into that because I don't think anyone who's watching actually did any of that sort of thing. But what I did do is I withdrew that from the pool here. Because it's just so complicated. I just don't want to be involved with it. So in actual fact now I've actually got like a little bit of USH, like $29 worth there, and I've got some USDC which is also worth $26 as well. So I'm probably going to swap the little bits into something more useful. I'm not quite sure what though. I suppose EGLD makes the most sense, doesn't it? EGLD is currently at $13 and 12 cents, so it's pretty cheap. So yeah, let's do that, eh? So at the moment I've just got 51 cents worth of EGLD, so I don't know if I can swap this little amount of MEX. Maybe I can. Yeah, it looks like I can. And then swap the USH and swap the USDC. See if there's anything else worth having. I suppose the wrapped EGLD. And weirdly enough, this wrapped BTC, that's like $1.35. Let's have that anyway. Okay, so I've got like 4.7 EGLD there. Okay, so what about the future of EGLD then? Because anybody who's going to get involved with MultiversX are going to look at the price of the main token, which is EGLD. And this is the Binance chart. This goes back to 2020 when I first got involved, really. And, you know, the price then was around about $6. I think my average buy-in price was $7. So I kind of hung on to it all the way up to here. At $500, I thought it was going to go to 1,000. It never did. It came back down, and then we're back down here at 13.43. So I personally think that it needs to come back down to sort of, you know, $6 or $7 again before it bounces off properly, which I can't really see happening unless we get some sort of you know, alt season, whatever that is. So if we do get a bounce around like $6 or $7, It's probably worth looking at something like the VRVP to get an idea of where it would go after that. And, you know, it's very possible we could get $140, which would be nice. That would be like a 10x from here. But I think probably the more likely sort of area is probably around here, like 45, 54, and maybe about 88. Which, if you're buying now, could be quite good. Now, I'm not saying that there are better projects out there than EGLD. I think the whole MultiversX thing is technically very good. It's just not very trendy these days, is it? All the new kids on the block like Solana and Sui and Say are probably going to be much more popular than EGLD will ever be. Now, if we flip over to the 5-minute time frame, you can see that the price of EGLD has actually, you know, gone up like about 2% in the last like couple of hours. So it is capable of doing this kind of thing. And at the moment, at a level of 1347, it could easily double, you know, get to 26. So I don't know what to do with my EGLD. At the moment, it's all staked in HTM protocol, and it's earning like, you know, very small interest. I don't know what to do with it. If you've got any suggestions, then let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, please do like the video and make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. Any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And above all, tell your friends.
Save with Crypto has to be one of the best YouTube channels that the United States has ever seen. Kamala Harris is not a subscriber, but I am. I have notifications set to all as well. I'd strongly suggest you subscribe to Save with Crypto today. Above all, you should tell your friends.
Save with Crypto is not a financial advisor. He just makes ice cream on the internet.
And what is the problem with ice cream?
I have no idea.
It drips.
Okay.
So my idea is what?
To make a drip-proof ice cream.
No. Oh, that's a fucking brilliant idea.
If you cannot find someone to do your own research, you must do it yourself, just like I did not.